Hello everybody, welcome back. Today's video, I gotta do a quick video for, it's actually a pretty cool video. It's for my buddy Jiujitsu2000, his 30,000 subscriber giveaway. And it just seems like last month I was doing his 5,000 subscriber giveaway. It's just this guy, his channel's exploded. Anyway, you're going to hear some chickens in the background, or rooster. My chickens are chasing some bugs, and I was just out here chopping some firewood and thought I'd hurry and do this. To begin, I hope that I can use this VR Jiu-Jitsu for both of your giveaways. For those of you who don't know, he's got two giveaways. One of them is for a 10-piece kit. And then the other one is a mystery kit. And if I could, I would like to use this VR for both of those giveaways. And also, if I have any credits, I would like to use those as well. And there's some other things that we could do to get more points in this giveaway. He has some questions that we can answer, and in this VR I hope I can submit both of these questions for both of your giveaways. Well, anyway, so real quick, let's go through some of these. What size of t-shirt do you wear, or do I wear? I wear a 2X. Which video is my favorite? To be honest with you, my favorite video was when you did the live video chat here about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I thought that was really cool. That was neat seeing you live and interacting with you. And was it this my favorite video that inspired you to subscribe, or was it something else? The video that inspired me to subscribe to you was actually the first video I saw of yours. And it was reloading your 223 brass. When you went out there with like an ice cream bucket and you picked up the 223 brass from the range, and it was all dirty and busted up, not busted up, but just crushed, and you went through and reloaded it. And that's when I first got into reloading, was shortly before that, and I just came across your video and it really intrigued me, and that's why I subscribed to you, and I've been hooked ever since. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? If I could live anywhere, I would have 2 houses, maybe 3. I would have my one house, like a cabin in the Alaska, maybe like the Alaska bush or port protection in that area. Hawaii, I'd love to have a house on one of the islands in Hawaii, or just somewhere warm. Any animal, wild animal, I think I would have to be a bald eagle. For one, they're protected, nobody could shoot me, and just the majestic of the bald eagle, being able to fly, I've always liked them. What makes me smile? To be honest with you, what makes me smile, my 4 sons, and watching them grow up and being with them when they participate in sporting events, and just watching them grow and progress in life. And that's what makes me smile, being a father. What kind of music? Well, I'm a product of the 90s, 80s, so I like a lot of the old, not like AC/DC. I like Guns N' Roses. I still listen to them. Def Leppard, Poison, and in there I like to listen to a little bit of country too. Since I live up here in the country, I like Johnny Cash or any modern country. Have you ever been in a real life survival situation? emergency type situation, no. You know, I've been lost in my snowmobile and had to get my bearings, you know. But as far as a survival situation, when I was in Scouts, I had to take a class on wilderness survival, and we were up in the mountains, and we had to have a small pack full of the essentials, just minimal essentials, and we had to build our own shelter, make our own fire, and we had to be away from anybody else. And I was 13 years old, left up in the mountains all by myself, and that was eerie. And I don't know, it's just something about being up there all by yourself at night, just knowing that you're alone, and then the lightning and thunder kicked up. But that's about the extent of my survival. Favorite quote, what is it and who said it? Well, I actually like a quote from Johnny Cash about how people that are desecrating our flag, they have the right to do that, but also he believes in the Second Amendment, and if you desecrate my flag, I'll shoot your ass. I think that's what he said in one of his videos, and that was one of my favorite quotes that he did. Favorite season, I like fall right now. The colors are changing. I don't know if you can see them up behind me in the mountains. And Christmas. Who inspires me and why? Well, you know, I got a lot of people. First and foremost, you Jiu-Jitsu, you inspire me. Watching your videos and seeing where you've come, and that inspires me to want to do better and learn new things. Cats or dogs? Well, I don't know if you can see, but I've got two dogs here with me. We've got a husky, a purebred husky, and my little Yorkie. They're here with me videoing. Ideal vacation location, Alaska. When I was in high school, my dad was stationed up in Alaska, and after I graduated, my mom and I flew up to Alaska, and we got to spend some time with my dad up there, and it was really fun. And my ideal vacation would go back up there and see some of the sights that I didn't get to see when we were there before. I've always loved Alaska and want to go back. Favorite food? Mexican food, like smothered burritos. Have I ever trained in the martial arts? Well, other than video games, no, I haven't. I'd like to. My biggest fear, honestly, is being a father of 4 boys, knowing that my time on this earth has an expiration date. You know, we all have an expiration date. And my biggest fear is, before I expire, I want to know that my boys are going to be okay, and that I've trained them or taught them the things that are necessary for a father to teach their kids. So that's my biggest fear, is just trying to get all this done before, you know, it's too late. What are you the most passionate about? Well, I'm passionate about ham radios. I am I just love ham radios, communications, and reloading. Happiest memory. When I was 8 years old, I was involved in an accident at school, and I shattered my left elbow. And back then, they had to put you in traction, and I was in the emergency room, at the hospital for like 6 weeks. But I remember when this happened, my dad was stationed somewhere. I can't remember where. But he was gone, and going through all this traumatic experience, I had to put a pin in my elbow and traction, and I just remember waking up the next morning after it happened, and I had my arm up in this like traction, and I looked over and my dad was there. I guess the military flew him back to Utah to be with me, and he got there late that night. And that was my happiest memory that I can remember, just having my dad there when I needed him. And do you think crying is a weakness or act of strength? As I'm tearing up, I think it's a little bit of both. You know, I have a weakness for, you know, sentimental things, talking about my family, talking about my friends, but I think it's also a sign of strength, I guess. You know, some could see it as weakness, but what life lesson did you learn the hard way? To be honest, things don't come easy. Mom and Dad had things, you know, when I was growing up, and I always thought that I could have those things too. And the hardest lesson was trying to acquire things and learning that you have to work hard to get things. Congratulations again, Jiu-Jitsu. I've got to get going. My phone's going off. I'm late for a football game again, a high school game. But for everybody, go check out Jiujitsu2000's site and get in on his giveaway. And good luck, or congratulations, brother. Everybody go check him out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.